Well, today I'm going to do a little walk around on a brand new Courtyard villa. I've never been to a brand new Courtyard villa because different neighborhoods really call them different names. They'd be called, I don't know, verandas. They could be called all kinds of stuff. This is actually called a Durham model Courtyard villa. I'm going to point out some of the things that I notice. Point out some of the things that the people that bought this place have upgraded already. One thing you'll notice is the vents in the garage door down there on the bottom. That's part of the upgrade. They've got the solar fan in the attic, and those vents allows the air to be pulled in from the outside through the garage, and there'll be a vent probably in the ceiling in the garage and pull that air through the attic and then outside again to help keep it cool. Another one of the upgrades they've done, and I've talked about this in my videos many times, is they had insulation blown in the garage attic area, and he said that made a tremendous difference. He said it makes lower the garage temperature by 20 degrees on a hot day. So the difference is they can go out there and they can work and feel a little more comfortable. Another one of the upgrades they've done already, if you look on top of the house, you will see lightning rods sticking up. He done that because his investigation says that with all the lightning strikes in Florida, it makes them sleep better at night. And so whatever makes you sleep better at night, I've always said, do it. And so he had lightning rods installed. And another one of the upgrades they had done, and she said she likes this one more than anything, is security cameras all around the house. And these cameras anymore, you can see your home no matter where you're at on your cell phone. That one there, she can talk to people at the front door on her cell phone, and that's all well and good. The solar or the lightning rods they've got up there, you can see them. And you can see the rod here coming down. It goes down into the ground. It's also in a fuse circuit breaker box there where it kicks everything out, so it'll protect everything. By the way, love bug season already. See it? And love bug season. Always remember, May and September is love bug season. Another upgrade he's done, he has gutters. And if you're going to get them, it's good to get them right away. That way nothing's in anybody's way. He had gutters put around the house and the downspouts. He had them changed over here because he said the gutters over here, when they were installed, he thought they were installed really ridiculous. So that they run the gutter down this corner right here and down here and onto the sidewalk. And he had to have this piece of sidewalk here replaced, and they done that for him. Hey, so I give you a shot looking down the roads in a new area. I don't know how many of these homes are sold. Probably all of them by now. That's looking down the road that way. You see all the trash sitting out in the driveway, so you know those houses are sold. Looking down here, this is typical what it looks like in a new neighborhood. People moving in, you have boxes and boxes of crap to get rid of. Most people come in here as a couple lawn chairs, an air mattress, and a TV. That's what they move in with, and then start doing furniture shopping. Okay, we were in there talking. These are really nice people. They're from California, and we were just talking about some of the things about why they decided to move to the villages. And I think it'll be a good conversation. Hopefully I can get them convinced to sit down with me a little bit, and we'll just have a little conversation with them. Super nice people. Here's his garage. They're just moving in. I mean, they had got a few things done that I've been recommending over the years. And I'm sure Linda probably helped them out. These are friends of Linda's that they had insulation in the attic put in, which I recommend that because there's none in the attics. Here's the vent I was telling you about that they put in here because there's a solar fan up there that's running now. And those vents down there allows the air to come in this garage. And even though it's like 90 whatever degrees outside, I'm standing in this garage and it's more than comfortable. It makes a huge difference to do this. Yes, it's going to cost you $1 or $2. But if you're going to live here and this is your forever home, you might as well make it as comfortable as possible. He's had Brad come out here with Nova filters. I had the father on. He was on my W&L show last month. And Brad's been on a video once when he came out and changed my filters, but he had the whole house water system put in. Does pretty good. He thinks maybe his wife may want to add a water softener later. My wife has mentioned it a time or two. So far we haven't done it. I don't really care for water softeners, but that's just me. But we'll see. You know how it goes. The women's always going to win. Anyway, here's his garage, water system there. That's the temperature for the whole house water, or continual hot water. He's got a little sink out here in the garage. Blinds came with the house. I don't really see anything unusual out here. He had stairs installed in the attic. Of course, you saw outside he had gutters put on. Here's his little work area here. He was telling me he bought this. He built this, had this put in. This is just hanging here, basically. It just hangs up there and a couple of screws to hold it in place so he can move that anytime he wants. So he's got his little workshop out here. Now this is only a 2-bedroom courtyard villa. That's all they need. That's all they want. We'll talk to him here in a little bit. Here's something else that I'm noticing too. I don't know if he's had it done or he done it or whatever. There's insulation on this door here. I don't know if I can get a good shot of it so you can see it. Can you see this? Can you see that? He's got insulation on the door. My door didn't have no insulation. I did it myself. I ordered a kit from Amazon, like everything from Amazon, but anyway, I did mine myself. So he's got that done now the way. So this is the garage. Let's go on inside the house. This is the front entry to the house here. And you can see they've got their burglar alarms and stuff set up all through the house, which is good. Through this pocket door here is their laundry room. He was telling me that in this particular model that the cabinets above the washer and dryer did not come with the house, so they had them put in. I was surprised because it looks like to me they've always been here. There's a temperature controller on these houses. And what kind of tops did you say these were?
They're quartz.
Okay, and this was an upgrade, right, that you had done?
Yeah. Yeah, it was linoleum.
But I mean, when they were building the house, it came with something else standard, right?
Correct.
And then you upgraded it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
What's this?
Garbage disposal.
Oh. Huh.
And then that thermostat that you noticed has an app on our phone too, so that's really nice because you can control it, you know, get it, like if you're away, you can turn it to.
So from California, if you're coming here and you got to say set it 80 or whatever because you're not here, somewhere between there and here, you can set it for whatever, 76.
That's exactly what I did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice. Mine, I don't have that. Maybe I do have that and don't even know it. I don't even know.
We have the same thing on our irrigation system. We had them install a Wi-Fi 1.
Okay.
It was an extra charge, but we can control and monitor our irrigation system remotely to that.
I know I didn't have that done. Like I said, we got Zoe, so it's a nightmare. So
It's a nice big pantry right there.
The one thing about these people, they're after my own heart. They're coffee drinkers. I'm big on coffee. I have, I don't know what you call it, Beretta, to where you make all the fancy stuff. Oh. And then I've got, a Keurig of some kind or another that Sue got. So, yeah, we're big on coffees. I wouldn't even take my motorhome anywhere till we went out and got another.
You have like an espresso machine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I make my own.
Barista?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. And once in a while, Sue will drink one. She don't ask for them too much, but I'm just big in coffee. Being the old retired truck driver I am, I haven't gotten off that habit. Anyway, here's your little storage unit here for, where's the light?
Right
here it is. For whatever, beer nuts.
Yeah,
and coffee.
Yes.
Two priorities here.
I have backups for everything. I'm a little bit organized, so we never run out of anything. That's my backup area.
The what?
Backup area.
What about it?
Backup coffee, backup beer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I told him, I said, you guys like Krispy Kreme, and he said, no, he really likes Dunkin' Donuts. You're the Krispy Kreme.
Just regular coffee, whatever
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I don't really care.
I can drink any coffee, but the one that I really prefer, believe this or not, this is my luck. It's my whole life. Is the one I really prefer is the one nobody sells, and so Sue has to order it online all the time.
And what is that?
Caribou something something.
No.
And now when you get up in the northern part of the United States, instead of Starbucks, you see Caribou coffee houses everywhere.
Oh, I'm not familiar with it. Yeah.
Well, I know, unless you drink Caribou, you wouldn't. But we went to a couple of Caribous up there, and I got to tell you, over Starbucks, pretty good, pretty good.
Interesting.
And I get the K-Cup for the Keurig, and so yeah, I started drinking Caribou, and if I don't have Caribou, I mean, it's just a bad day. So she gets it by the case, so I don't never run out. So what do you think of the appliances that came with the place?
They seem fine, you know.
Okay. What you got?
I mean, we're happy. Again, we moved off a boat, so this is a palace.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about you guys, where you come from,
I'm
and
gonna have to use a lighter to light my stove, and there's an ice maker.
you're going to miss all that.
So we're pretty happy.
I had a friend that lived on a sailboat. He's supposed to travel a lot, but he didn't seem really travel all that much. And the little bit that I had a chance to talk to him and some of the neighbors, that boating community there where they were docked, it's down there in Punta Gorda, Florida. And then people are docked there for years. They don't ever go anywhere. They got their own little community going right there.
Yeah,
so
you definitely have your dock community when you live on a boat.
Somebody needed any help, next thing you know, there's 5 guys over at this guy's boat doing. Oh yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that kind of stuff myself. What do you think of the floor?
So I love the way the floor looks, and I didn't realize that it's rolled linoleum until I went in the garage the first time I looked at the house and saw the roll in there, because it fooled me. I mean, I think it's very nice looking, but it's a roll, it's not plank, and it's very thin. So we've put felt on the bottom of everything, because we've been warned that it tears very, very easily, and it has a life. The good news, from what I understand, is that when you do get to the point where you need to replace it, they can go right over it. So that helps with things a little bit.
If it's anything like the vinyl flooring I had in my first house, and it was in the kitchen, and it was fine. It was durable. It was fine. It was probably 10 years old when I bought the house. Not a scratch in it. It wasn't faded but it was just old design, and you could just tell. And when we had it taken out, I was going to put tile in. The funny thing was, it's only glued around the edges. There was nothing in the center. So when they pulled that loose, the rest of it just kind of rolled up, and they just took it out of the house. Yeah.
I mean, they warned us. Like you can see right here. We just put something on the bottom of this to see where it dented it. Just from so we've been warned about it, but we'll just we'll kind of use it up and then do something else, I guess. I love the color. I love the way it looks. I've had dark floors before, which show every piece of lint or dog hair or whatever. So this, this is really good about not showing every little thing. So.
Well, I like the color too.
Yeah, I do too.
It goes with anything.
Well, it's kind of a taupey color. You have to be really careful about not bringing a gray in that's too cool. So I can show you in the office. I cut a strip off that roll, and when I picked out everything, I would carry this little strip of it with me, because it's kind of a funny color, actually. There's a lot of brown in it. It doesn't look like it, but there is.
Oh, really?
So,
If I open it,
Well, like I say,
I can still
you can see
use it if I
it's
leave the doors open.
It's a weird color.
Go out and take care of something.
the upgrades are ongoing.
We've got sliding glass doors.
I can see you down the line having this all tiled.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I like the vinyl. I think if we were to do something, we would vinyl plank, because it's really hardy.
It doesn't
It has a lifetime
get
warranty. The vinyl plank that looks
But
like
it doesn't
wood, but it's plank, and so that's what they have across the way.
Do you know Ira Miller?
No.
Ira Miller's another real estate agent outside the villages. He worked for the villages for like 10 or 12 years. And then he went to his own company out here. He's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, but one thing I do know, he has somebody that installs plank flooring.
Okay, that's good.
And they do that kind of work. So if you ever need a recommendation on who, they all do it. He's got his person. We would probably recommend Roberto's. He does all of our work.
Roberto's do all our floors.
Yeah.
They put our backsplash in the other day.
That's so funny. There's a Roberto that does landscaping, and Roberto that does floors.
It's a common,
that does
it's a common
appliances.
name.
Roberto does everything.
He does everything.
Roberto's restaurant.
Well, we're gonna walk in here. Like I say, it's a 2-bedroom. That's all they need. And as you heard, these people lived on a sailboat, so they don't need any more room. Actually, they feel like they got plenty of room now. This is where I put my studio in. They've turned this into a little office. That turns into a bed
Yes.
of some type. So if you got people to visit, you have a place for them to stay. Smart.
Yeah.
This is a guest bath here. Very nice. Solid surface on here too. High backsplash on here. Most backsplashes are 4 inches.
And that was standard. I did not upgrade that. He just duplicated what was there.
Well, this is just one of the differences that I can see here, because everywhere we're at up here it's 4 inches. And then
Yeah, that had that black and white linoleum in there too. We changed it out, but we didn't upgrade that.
I'm going to say that's 5 inches. And it's pretty thick too. That's nice. I like that.
I felt like it needed another towel holder, so we got that.
Well, yeah, we did say we put new towel holders in the master bath. There was,
And then we added one of the masters.
yeah, there was not enough. The one thing I thought was unusual down here, is this right or is this right? Oh, here we go. Most of the homes that I've been to up north in any of the courtyard villas, the air mover is always in the garage. And here they put it inside the house. I'm not sure what the reasoning was for that. Me personally, I think I'd rather have that in the garage and turn this into a closet. But they must have their reason for it. This right here is the cleaning system, and once a year you should dump a cup of bleach down that pipe right there. That keeps it clean, keeps the mold out of it. And where we're at, everything is. We don't have no air conditioning. Heat pumps. We're all heat pumps. I notice you guys got air conditioners.
Yeah.
So they change it you got gas. We don't. It's all electric.
Well, some of the areas like this, the home that was second in contention was in Bradford, and
Uh-huh.
it did not have gas. So that was one thing that was an
That's something to do with Leesburg over here.
So they probably will, before they buy.
So this is the living room, and we're going to go into the master bedroom here. Ooh, look at the tray ceiling. Nice tray ceiling. Also, the upgrades they've had done is in any of these homes, you get the fan in the rooms, but you don't get lights on the fan. So she had all the fans in the room. If you'll notice, all the fans, she had lights put in for each one of them. Our living room, I took the fan totally out and put it out in the lanai because I wanted to get a remote control because I've got high ceilings and I didn't want to have to deal with it. So we put a whole new fan system with a remote control box on it. All the blinds in this unit came with the house. That's another thing that gets kind of different in my area. About half the houses came with wooden blinds. The other houses, mine was one, came with no blinds. And we decided to put in plantation shutters because we love them. Till this day, I can tell you, me and Sue love plantation shutters. But that's us. That's not necessarily you. If our house would have came with wooden blinds like this, the odds are we would not have gotten plantation shutters. And then we turn around here, and here's the master bath. Pocket door, once again, poke a little button, that comes out, turns into a handle. Private area for the John. Two bowls, sink. Nice walk-in shower. Little glass here for protection. I like the colors. I don't know if you guys can get the colors of this or not, the texture, but I really like the colors here, really neutral. I like neutral colors. Sue doesn't. She likes to have a lot of color. I like basically neutral with touches of color. And like I said before, these are made so a wheelchair goes in and out. I can speak about that now. It's called when Sue broke her leg and she couldn't walk on it or anything. She was in a wheelchair everywhere she went, and I could wheel her into a shower like this. It made things so much easier. You'll appreciate it when you need it. And here's the little closet in their bathroom, just off the master bedrooms over there. And here's the closet here. Turn the light on. And he already knows about putting in a second shelf to double the size. And he was telling me he's thinking about buying those, I don't know what you call them, but the drawers that you can put in. He's talking about putting one here, maybe putting one over there, and then putting one over here, and then having the shelves in between each one of them. Sounds like a good idea. And if he does that, I'm going to come over and see what he's doing, and I might copy it. Shutting all the lights out on the way out. Also in here, let me turn the light back on. There's the lighting, full mirror. Just want you to get a good idea of how they come down here. Like I said, this is the first brand new courtyard villa I've seen in quite a while. And being a mixed neighborhood, and by that I mean, you know, across the street are designer homes, and on this side of the street are courtyard villas. I don't think I've ever seen a neighborhood like that. There might be, I just don't think I've ever seen one.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, good for you. It pulls, it's hard. Just give her a game.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Well, that's a heavy door.
Yeah.
So here's the lanai. I got one of those, I don't know what you call them, killer shades or something like that. They said the sun comes up and it glares in here during the morning, so they put that shade up there. They'll get things figured out. The longer they live here, they'll figure things out. The more they see, the more they'll want. Upgrades around here never ends. And we're back outside. We were out here once. And I pointed out the lightning rods. Nice size area out here. Peaceful, quiet. And as you can see, we're Courtyard Villas here. And there's designer homes over there. And there was supposed to be a retention pond somewhere here according to the Waze map. But I don't know where it is, if there's one here. Okay. Let's go inside and see if I can't get him to sit down and talk to us for a little while. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Vicki Walsh. It's my husband, Ed Walsh.